I submitted this tip and they said they'd look into it.
That was me talking about submitting a tip about an unsolved 1969 murder of Dorothy Miller in Burlington, Iowa. I was convinced that Charles Hatcher, who was the guy in the mugshot at the beginning of this video, I was convinced that he was responsible for Dorothy's murder. I based this off of him using aliases similar to what the suspect in the Dorothy Miller case used. He used Richard Clark. The suspect in the Miller case used Robert Clark. Charles Hatcher is known to have been in Iowa multiple times, and he looks very similar to the composite sketch of Robert Clark. I submitted that tip. They said they'd look into it. I continued to look into it myself, and it turns out I was completely wrong. It was a flimsy case. Charles Hatcher was in prison in Kansas at the time, so he couldn't have been responsible for Dorothy Miller's murder in August of 1969. But there's one more person that I want to look into, and his name is Mike DeBardeleben. So I have the composite sketch here in the middle. This is Charles Hatcher. We've ruled him out. This is Mike DeBardeleben. Now, he also looks pretty close to the composite sketch. It's crazy how similar both of these people look. They both have kind of the receding hairline, the bushy eyebrows, the hooded eyes. They've both got wider noses, and the ears kind of stick out on both of them. So I think there's a case to be made that this also could be Mike DeBardeleben. Now, in my podcast, Cardinal Crimes, I will have a 3-part series coming out on Charles Hatcher, where in the first episode, I, at the very end, find that he could not have been responsible for Dorothy Miller's murder. I am just now starting to do research on Mike DeBardeleben. And victim-wise, it is so much closer to what happened to Dorothy Miller. She was a real estate agent. She went to show a man who called himself Robert Clark a house, and the man then killed her in the house. Now, Mike DeBardeleben is believed to have murdered multiple women who were real estate agents in almost the exact same way that Dorothy Miller was murdered. So we are going to look into it. I just need to see if I can track down where he was in August of 1969. So I will keep you all posted.